Hey guys, welcome to Jack's Treasures, where we are starting off a little day in the life video of Jack's Treasures. And we're starting today in our future media room, where my friend Brian Baxter is going to be coming to do any repairs that need to be done, where the glue had come off on here and they're going to do stuff with the walls. He's going to
paint the walls so they're not wood looking anymore, thank goodness.
Yep, and he'll seal off all of these things. And this is where we're going to be doing all of our filming for Whatnot. Check us out on Whatnot. We're Jack's Treasures on Whatnot. And we'll be doing our editing and things like that in this room right here. We're going to get some new lighting going across. This fan's going to be coming out.
Bye-bye, fan.
Yeah, and that lamp, of course, will be coming out also. And then we'll be using this room exclusively.
I want to show you this empty space. This is not something Jack's Treasure sees very often in our life, is empty space.
And I'm sure that if I don't get this room fixed soon enough, somebody, I won't mention anybody's name, Mrs. Jack, will buy something that I'll have to put in this
I'm
thing,
just
like
sitting here thinking like a good 10 by 15 would fit in here.
Yeah, but no. Okay, we just don't have the room for it. We are still working on clearing out this section over here, so if you want to see this, you'll see that I got a lot of comic books. Remember, this was full, and we've sold a ton of comic books on shopcommons.net. So give them a follow. Tracy might put a link down below.
We love it for clearing stuff out. This formerly was Mr. Jack's eBay room, and all this stuff was on eBay. Now a very small portion, if any of this, is actually up. We're working on getting this where it needs to go, be it traded into McKay's, up on Shop Commons, or sold on Whatnot.
Yep. Speaking of Whatnot, here is our Whatnot sale from yesterday. This was something that is our giveaway because the school's starting. We have a ton of school supplies.
So we did a school supply giveaway for
We gave away Pokemon cards.
We sold the Pokemon cards.
Sold Pokemon cards. Sold a video game. Sold comic books to my friend Taco Joe. And all of these...
I think Lauren actually said that might be going to Taco Joe's dad, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Well, that would be great. That would be great. And then we sold... This all came from our huge buy of Star Wars action figures, finished Star Wars action figures.
I decided to bring some of the kind of lower value ones to Whatnot, and I put them way under eBay value, and some of them went up. I mean, it actually did really well. So
this was something that I was really proud to find. This came out of our last storage unit, and it's like a pin that, of course, you would put on there, and then you
pretend like you're a Star Trekkie.
And we sold, of course, we sold an Apple
glass apple
paperweight. We sold something for this. I called this my Jen's Multiverse special.
She was unfortunately running her own show at the time and didn't even see it. But
but this is a Dallas Cowboys Des Bryant football jersey.
Number 88.
Number 88. We sold that. We gave this away.
Lucky's crayons.
And then we sold this console port for a Sega Saturn controller. We sold another little pin right here. Another little pin. And it's Hard Rock Cafe and Betty Boop. And then we also sold one of, this is Jack's secret picks. I always call it Jack's super secret pick. And it's my hook, because I need people to stay in the room to the end so that when we raid another person, we have a lot of people in there to raid. And I always show the item. I show the item as what it was. And this is a Hello Kitty one that these are like stick-ons for adding on to the...
That's one of the large screen ones too.
Yeah, this is the XL.
Yeah.
DSi XL. So we sold that also. But all in all, now what you're looking at right here, besides all of that mess right there, taking out this and our giveaways, we made close to about $100.
It was about $120.
About $120 in a half an hour.
Which is always fun.
That's $240 that we made in an hour, plus the packing time and everything like that, so it takes that away. Still, I think that's pretty good return on our investment, considering we had next to nothing in most all of this stuff. So like that, and that. We had a lot into that, but we have a lot of that. Tracy's got a lot of that.
We're recouping that with some of the special ones. The special ones are paying for that. And then these I'm able to just throw up and let people get a deal.
Get some clickbait and get them to come on in and stuff like that. But after we're done packing, Maybe we'll come back and show you some other stuff. We do got a local pickup today.
Yes, we do.
With Cato Marie.
Where we're picking up some caramels.
Yeah, that we purchased from Cato Marie, also on Whatnot. And today we have a big Foodie Friday. It's our first Foodie Friday.
We're excited about that. We thank Evolving Farmhouse so much, Terry, for including us. Yeah. I've had fun picking stuff out for that show, and
she has had a blast doing that. So we're going to go ahead and get to work doing our packing, and then we'll come back and show you what we're up to next.
All right. See you in a bit.
Hey guys, we finished up our packing, and just like always, we forgot an item over at the house, so I had to drive all the way back. We were so looking forward to moving into our house because we had this one right here. Oh, we're watching Dan in Demand live on Whatnot. He is selling snacks today on Foodie Friday, which is the same train that we are on. But if you haven't ever watched Dan in Demand, check him out on Whatnot. Check him out on YouTube.
He's like one of my very favorite people.
Yeah, Tracy's been over here giggling and laughing the whole time. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? She goes, he's just excited because he sold a t-shirt. So I was like, that's awesome.
I love him.
But we did finally get everything all packed up. This actually right here, this item right here, that's for Shop Commons. And we got what, like 8 more items for Shop Commons?
I got 6 more to ship.
6 more items to ship from shopcommons.net. We're trying to catch up to Grams and Pop's vintage.
I don't think it's going to happen this month. We're going to have to do next month because I've got a storage unit full of Shop Commons goods.
Yeah, we're going to keep trying though. That's Corey and Teresa. I absolutely adore them on YouTube. Check them out on YouTube also. But as soon as we get done and get back to the house, we'll be back again.
We might come back at the post office.
Yeah, we might.
Bye.
Bye.
Surprise, surprise, we're in the car.
The life of a reseller.
A lot of driving. Yeah. Right now we are actually doing something more, well, it's semi-reselling related, but it's more on a personal basis. We bought something on Whatnot from a local seller and we're going to pick it up.
Yeah, Cato Marie.
She sells on Whatnot, and
she's got a show today.
She does in just a little while, which we'll probably tune in. But we bought some cool caramels from her, and we're excited to go pick those up because obviously we like candy, and caramel happens to be a favorite of both Mr. and Mrs. Jack.
Heck yeah, and it's super duper hot.
Yes.
The thing says that it's 87 degrees. I guarantee you it goes to 90, 96 degrees. It's super hot. But yeah, Sonny, we did have a storm roll through yesterday.
It was very, I don't even know if it rained or just thunder. Did it? Okay.
Yeah, I could tell when I was looking at the boxes by the burn barrel.
Right. But anyway, that's what we're doing. We're heading for a pickup. Then we're going to head to the post office.
We got all of that stuff in the back right there.
Yep.
Most of that is Shop Commons and Whatnot.
I think this might be the first day that we sold more items going out on Shop Commons, and actually probably more money than we did on eBay combined.
Yeah.
Which we have 2 eBay accounts, but we sold more on Shop Commons than we did eBay.
Don't tell eBay.
Oh, they know we have 2 accounts. I guarantee it. The reason we have 2 accounts is that we both eBayed before we were married or a couple or anything, or for me even before I knew Brian. But yeah, so we have.
Yeah, go ahead and throw that at my face. Brian's been only doing it for 15.
I know, you're such a newbie.
Yeah,
Noob.
What can I say? Well, my eBay store though, like I think I've said this before, used to have about 5,000 items in it. It now currently has about 119 items, and probably the amount of both of those, like it'll tell you how much money you have in inventory, and it's probably the same amount. So needless to say, when I had 5,000 items, I had a lot of cheap items in there, but it was actually really good at that time.
Right.
But now that we have Whatnot, a much better
and we have a source for
design.
getting rid of the little stuff that isn't even worth whatnotting.
Right, and it's so much better. It's so much more fun to do a Whatnot show, sell this stuff on a Whatnot, and get rid of it. And like the stuff that we're shipping from Shop Commons, that was all stuff I had up on eBay, and I'm giving them a heck of a deal. But
for us, that's just not our current business model anymore.
Yeah. Who's to say that it won't become it again? But I just doubt it. You know, as long as we got Whatnot and I can sell stuff on Whatnot, I will sell it on Whatnot.
But anyway, we will be back in a little while. Bye.
Hey guys, we're back. What a day. Okay. last thing that we did when we were recording is we were on our way to do a pickup, okay? And we picked up this right here. Let me show you what we got, okay? This is amazing. These little caramel pieces right here, which we got from Cato Marie, who is an amazing one. I think we got a picture that maybe Tracy would have put up.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put
over here, over
right
there,
here.
somewhere.
It's going to be somewhere. Okay?
Wherever I have room.
This is the last time that I was.
I know.
Like, forget it.
There was no room.
I'm just going to do this right here for you guys. All right. So we did that, and literally we met her. She had 6 minutes left after we left to get home
to do her show,
to do her Whatnot show on Foodie Friday. So she was able to do that. We were listening to her in the car. We went and dropped off all of our packages at the post office that you guys seen. Then we came home and we ran, we did some work on some eBay.
I got some
listings.
stuff up on the eBay.
Yep, I did also. Plus I worked on filling a show with some cigar boxes that I'm going to be running for $1 right there on
our next Shopaholic. We got cigar boxes, got some more Star Wars figures, and we'll be add some other things, of course.
Yeah, it's only a 20-minute show.
Work in progress.
I'll throw in a couple more items, a couple more bigger items and stuff, and Tracy's about to fall over. And then we ran our Whatnot Foodie Friday.
It was fun.
It was a blast, and Tracy ran it. And Tracy tends to run a lot of those shows like that. She does the plush show, she does the Foodie Friday, she does the ones that we just set up. She set up for another show, but that show was great. Okay, we made a good bit of money. The thing is, we didn't make as much money on that show as we do in some of the other shows because we have to source, and our sourcing cost is a little bit higher.
But overall, we did great. We're happy with that result, and I was happy to just connect, and that was the biggest thing to me.
And it was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
Tracy had a lot of fun. It was a very interesting chat. I want to thank Terry from the Evolving Farmhouse on Whatnot. She's amazing. Hangar 909, another one that's just amazing, and Rosie and Jess.
Yes.
Check them all out on Whatnot. Okay, they are amazing. Hopefully I can get Tracy to pin them up down in the little thing right there. That. Okay, and that will be down there, I'm pretty sure on that. Okay. So this is what we got set up for tomorrow. Not Sunday. Tomorrow. So this is actually going to be for Sunday. We're going to be taking tomorrow off. And
tomorrow's Saturday. We tend to
some more work.
We tend to do that on Saturday, not run shows.
No, I don't want to run a show on Saturday unless I'm on a raid train.
We are going to eat spaghetti and play poker at our friend Jeff's house.
Yeah, but this is what she's got right here. This is going to be a random polls of office supplies and school supplies.
I still got a lot more to bring up, but that's the start of it.
But we always stage it beforehand, and then Tracy will do a video. And we put that video up and things like that.
Doing something different on this, like he said, random pulls. I'm just going to pull stuff up and I'm going to run it for $1. Some things I may do 2 or 3 for $1. Like I might do a couple of those or something.
They're really good shows to have, but if you do those shows, make sure that you have post-it notes.
Yeah, we're going to need that.
That is the biggest thing. Otherwise, you're going to be, when you're packing, literally watching the show again.
Yep.
And it is difficult. So we're going to be doing that. The weather has changed in Georgia. When we were first showing you guys, it was really sunny outside. It's later in the night right now. It's 8:30. And there's a storm rolling in.
It's thundering.
Okay? It's thundering out there, so we're probably going to be losing internet.
Funny, we live right next to a football field that they are the Raiders, and they run off a cannon when they have a touchdown. So all night it's going to be like, is that a cannon or is that thunder?
Yeah, exactly. But this was a very, very busy day. We got the truck packed up with the stuff that we sold on Whatnot, which I think we sold everything we ran, but maybe one item.
Yep.
Which is always good that you do that. That doesn't mean that we sold out because we didn't run everything.
Yep. It was a miracle. I think that's the first time I've ever not ran everything.
It definitely is one, because generally speaking, when she has a show, let's say it's a 30-minute, or her favorite's an hour show. She gets an hour show and she'll load up 60 items or 55 items. She finishes with 20 minutes left of running those items. Then she goes over and starts grabbing my stuff, which is very much more expensive, and she runs it for $1. Okay, and then all of a sudden I'm just watching a video game system going for $1, and it gets up to like $4, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, but she did great. Tracy did awesome. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Tracy, Mrs. Jack. Okay, this is Jack right here from our JacksTreasures. Right
if you've seen us on Whatnot, you know Jack.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody wants to buy our Snorlax,
or our Mew, or our Eevee.
Eevee over here. But we we're calling it a night.
Yep.
We try to call a night around the 8 o'clock, in between 8 and 9 area. It was a little late, but mainly because what I had to do was take a lot of pictures, like of 50 items and a variant listing, and put them all up. So please like, share, subscribe. Give us any comments down below for anything that you want to see us doing or improving.
Or if you just want to call Mr. Jack a random name.
Oh, thanks, babe. I love you too. Okay. So, again, like, share, and subscribe, and peace out.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.